Hey, I'm Olivia,
And hey, I'm Dad.
and you're listening to Soarin' Around WDW. Welcome back, Flight Crew. Today we have back a fan favorite guest on the show with me to discuss our most recent Nostalgic Nights watch that you all voted for over on Instagram. Maddie is back on the podcast today, so welcome back, Maddie.
Thanks for having me. I didn't know that A, this was called Nostalgic Nights, and B, that there is a Soarin reference in this. And maybe I'm incorrect in that.
What are you talking about?
Fires?
Oh, Flight Crew.
Flight Crew, yes.
That's what I call my listeners.
Oh, I
The people voted like a year ago on what they should be called in that one.
I don't remember any of that in the podcast we've done before. So
Sorry, our dog's going crazy. Hold on a second.
Sorry, she needs a minute in the background. You good there? You know that like part where people pay extra?
Yeah, like Patreon. This should be the Patreon.
That should be the
The background noise of the dog.
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, so yes, and our Nostalgic Nights series, because it's nighttime and it's nostalgic. You're already sniffing in the mic and we're like 5 seconds in.
Sorry.
Okay. That's why it's called that.
Cool.
All right, moving on. So the last Nostalgic Nights episode we did was on High School Musical, and then you got super busy with school because you're an overachiever and you're going back to get your PhD. What is it in specifically? Human movement? Is that what it's called?
Human movement science.
Okay, whatever. I was close enough.
Yes.
He already has a doctorate degree, people, for PT from Duke. So no big deal. He's basically a genius, going back to be a double doctor. So you're going to have people call you Dr. Maddie?
Doctor.
Doctor. Just like long and drawn out like that.
Dr. Maddie.
Oh my goodness. Okay. When he's taking classes during the fall and spring, we obviously have a lot less time to kind of sit down and watch movies together. So now that it's your summertime, we're able to finally sit down and watch a movie. And Eiley usually does a movie night on Fridays where she gets to stay up past her bedtime and choose a movie to watch together. And she's been itching to watch the second movie after we watched the first way back in January. So as I said before, this is what you all voted on after the High School Musical Nostalgic Nights with Maddie. And you picked High School Musical 2. So we didn't even have to like beg the people. They just gave us what Eiley already wanted.
What were the options?
I think it was like High School Musical 2, Camp Rock, maybe Xenon, and I think Stepsister from Planet Weird, which you've seen none of those, right?
Yeah, that's no. I was talking with someone the other day, said I would actually be interested in watching Camp Rock.
Okay, well,
Because for anyone who's not seen the Christmas Jonas Brothers movie, it's actually not that bad. The Jonas Brothers are actually not bad actors.
Yeah, the Christmas Jonas Brothers movie.
Sorry.
Dude.
Too mad.
Okay. The Christmas Jonas Brothers movie. I'm having to start over 20 times because Maddie keeps sniffing in the... Stop.
Sorry.
People are shutting us off already. We're only like 1 minute in. Anyway, Maddie... We made him watch the Christmas Jonas Brothers movie, and he was like, this wasn't so bad. And Eiley said the other day, that's her favorite movie of all time. And I was like, it's a Christmas movie. And she's like, so I love the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie, but...
Well, no, I wouldn't think that either.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, though.
Yeah, we watched Camp Rock, Eiley and I, like 2 weeks ago. You weren't watching it because you were studying for finals. But I had not seen that in a really long time. It is an interesting one, so I'm excited for you to see that eventually. It only made sense to sit down and watch and continue down this High School Musical journey. However, I think I've already decided to take High School Musical 3 out of the next voting mix for the time being because, again, we only have such limited time to watch things together, and you're ready for something different. Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Well, no. What do you mean?
Oh, you already picked.
No, we watched High School Musical 2. That's what we're here to talk about today,
I thought you were saying
my
that
friend.
in the future.
Yeah, in the future, I haven't picked what we're going to vote on, but I'm saying usually I'd probably put High School Musical 3 in there, but I'm like, yeah, let's change it up.
Yeah.
Because that one's different too, but we'll get to that one eventually. And you'd never seen this movie at all before, correct?
I think I've heard the songs, some of them.
Okay.
Or maybe you sing them.
Yeah, I definitely do sing them.
Maybe not the actual songs, but you trying to sing the songs.
Okay. And what do you remember about this movie when it came out? Do you remember when it came out?
Nope. I don't remember anything about this movie.
Okay, we'll talk more about like the timing in our lives and when this movie came out. We did not know each other yet when this movie came out. It was right, but literally, actually, maybe we had met one time. No.
I do remember when High School Musical 1 came out.
You remember when the High School Musical one, the first one?
Yeah, because like, everybody was obsessed with Zac Efron.
Same here with this one, too.
Yeah.
This was like the peak.
Oh, okay. Well,
Vanessa Hudgens, Zac Efron lore.
Maybe that was everybody was obsessed with Zac Efron after this movie.
I mean, don't you think he looked way better in this movie than the first one?
Yeah, the hair was kind of bad in the first one.
Yeah, the hair was bad in the first one.
Although, low-key, I was like looking at Zac Efron through the ages yesterday. And
yeah, you went on a little deep dive.
Yeah, he's had a bunch of different hairstyles.
And like looks.
He's not that bad. I mean,
he's not that bad. He says
he's kind of like there's only a couple actors that can pull off like having short hair and having long hair, of which I think like Brad Pitt is one of them. But Zac Efron, he can pull off the short hair, long hair, blonde hair, brown hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that bad.
Yeah, Brad Pitt is a little icky though now.
Yeah, I mean,
like he's like after all the young girls.
Oh, well.
That's like what he's known for.
Well, I'm not.
I'm sorry. Not Brad Pitt. I'm thinking Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm just saying about his hair.
Brad Pitt's fine. Yeah.
Just saying about his hair.
His hair. He can pull off short or long. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's true. Hair. What was your guess on what the plot was? Did you think it would be more like the first movie with like a lot of basketball filmed mostly in the school? Or did you know that it was like summer themed?
I had no idea what I was getting myself
into. Okay. You went in like literally blind.
I thought it was going to be another basketball thing. Like they're going to like,
win the next championship?
Yeah, win the next championship.
Okay.
I had no idea there was going to be golf in this.
Yeah.
I was like, golf? When did he play golf in the first one?
Yeah, he didn't. But then it was like he was on the golf. He was like also on the golf team, they said, right? Isn't that?
Did I miss that part in the first one?
Yeah. They did not show that in the first movie.
All right. Well, I was like, maybe that was one of the times I zoned out or something. I don't remember playing golf.
Yeah, no.
Now I remember Corbin Blue playing baseball.
They didn't.
Track and field. I'm like,
the only thing was the basketball season that they showed. So
like,
maybe they're like triple athletes. Like, what did they call those people at our school when they played 3 sports? Isn't there a name for it? Or maybe it was just like a BCS name for it.
There was something.
Like it's like an Iron Man, but that's not it.
No, it was something.
Okay. Anyways,
it was something like that.
So I guess Zac Efron was one of those. Like he played golf and basketball and maybe something else.
I think that was it.
What other sport would you think he'd play? Baseball. What did most people play 3 sports of?
I don't know.
It was usually like football, basketball, baseball, right?
No, he doesn't look like a football player. He looks like he could like play soccer.
Okay, soccer.
Very like.
Isn't soccer the same season as basketball though?
Guys?
Yeah.
No, guys is in
fall.
The fall. Well, at least no.
Are you sure?
I think it's generally in the fall.
I feel like soccer's going on right now at Eiley School.
Comment where
we don't play soccer.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Help us out here.
Is it fall?
Yes.
It wasn't college.
Yeah, no, it's fall because girls is in the spring.
Oh, they're separate?
We're separate.
See how much I know about soccer?
Yeah.
I used to coach soccer.
Yeah.
For 3-year-olds.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Olivia in soccer?
I'm not very hand-eye coordinated. Okay, brief story time, and then we really are going to get into the episode. Our department at work is having a kickball tournament against another disease group. And the doctor I work with, who shall not be named on this podcast, but he was like, Olivia, you need to sign up. And I was like, sir, you do not want me on your team. I am not hand-eye coordinated.
I think Olivia should definitely.
Would you come watch me play kickball?
I'd sit in the stands and watch.
I told him I got popped in the face when I played middle school volleyball in 6th grade. My dad was like, you need to play sports. And so I played volleyball and got popped in the face twice and was like, this is not for me.
We are going to replicate. I'll be the parents in Blended. In the stands.
Okay, yes. If you've listened to Maddie on the show before, you know we love Blended. We love some Blended and some 4 Christmases. I feel like we talk about both of those every time you're on the show.
If you haven't seen Blended,
it's funny.
Do yourself a favor and watch it this weekend.
If you like dumb humor.
Go watch 50 First Dates first.
Oh, that's the best, though. That's like a truly good movie, though.
Blended is a great movie,
It is, but
too.
It's more like silly funny. Like,
yeah.
It has a little heartwarming, but like 50 First Dates is like, it makes me cry.
50 First Dates is a good rom-com.
It's very good. Okay, We've gotten very sidetracked. Anyways, yes, some great conversation
I think you should
here.
sign up for it. I'd actually go watch that.
Well, I told them the only day that I'm here is the one date because the other 2 dates I'm actually at Disney.
Oh, I would. Yes, I would sign up.
Would you play for me instead?
I'd play.
I know. I told him you probably would, especially if his son played.
I would definitely play. Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay.
I would be there.
All right. I'm going to see if that's an option.
I mean, if it's doable in my schedule, I would play.
It's on a Saturday. It is in the fall. Yeah, we'd have to see where you're at with class.
Yeah.
Anywho, okay, so before we get into the episode today, I do want to talk a little bit about updates on a few things and discuss a few items that Maddie and I have been talking about off the mic. But I keep saying, wait, discuss this when we record together again. And the first thing is, Maddie actually told me some Disney news before I heard it.
Yeah,
and it was
on the line.
It was about Big Thunder Mountain. Do you remember what you told me?
Yeah.
What'd you tell me?
Is there a fire? No,
I told you about the fire.
No. There's a height adjustment. 38 inches now?
Yes, that's right. And I was like, what are you talking about? That can't be real. They've never decreased a ride's height limit that I know of. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And you were like, yeah, it's 38 inches instead of 40. And I was like, well, that means Blake could already ride it. Like, she's so close to being 40 inches. But yeah, that was exciting news. So
save this moment.
Listen to this reliable news source, Maddie over here,
Thank
on
you,
the
Facebook.
mic. On the mic. Then I am really excited about that. And I'm really hoping by the time we get to France, over there, it's in centimeters or meters. So it's 40.1 inches is what it converts to. So Blake is like right there.
Just like put some stuff in her shoes.
But then I don't want it to not be safe. Like, it's like I'm on the fence of like, I want her to be tall enough, but I also don't want it to be like not real.
If it's a centimeter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's like a bug.
So we'll see in a few short weeks here. But yeah, that is exciting that Maddie knew something about Disney news before I did. And speaking of France, again, we are heading over to Disneyland Paris here very soon. And I know last episode I talked about making sure you guys send in any questions that I can answer either in our pre-trip or post-trip episodes. So be sure to do that via DM, comment, email, all that good stuff. Maddie, what are you looking forward to most about the Disneyland Paris trip, the portion of the trip?
I don't know. What are you looking forward to?
Just like seeing an international park instead of a U.S. park, and the castle is beautiful, even though we did find out it is undergoing a little bit of refurbishment right now. But
I mean, I just think like some differences in the rides will be pretty cool. Like
and some new rides.
I'm looking forward to. I'm really curious to see this like hyperspace mountain thing.
Mm-hmm.
Curious to see what that's like.
Do you think Kylie will do it? It's upside down.
I don't know. That's like a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Have we talked on this podcast about my first experience with Space Mountain?
I think way back when you were a guest star, like your very first episode, like early podcast
Well,
days.
just as the recap for anyone who doesn't remember. So I have like a love-hate relationship with that ride. When I was 4 years old, that was my first roller coaster that I went on. And really kind of until we started dating in high school, I really didn't go on roller coasters after that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking like
It freaked
10,
you out.
10, 11 years I didn't go on roller coasters because I was so scared. So,
And this was the Magic Kingdom version, just to be clear, not Disneyland.
Yeah. So, excited to see what that's like. I'm excited to see the was it the Iron Man?
Yeah. Revamp of a Rock and Roller
I
Coaster.
think that'll be pretty. I haven't been on Rock and Roller Coaster in a long time. It feels like. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I was really excited about that ride. And then, remind me again what
Indiana Jones coaster, which I've heard is rough but cool.
Is that a roller coaster?
Yeah, roller coaster.
Yeah.
And then the Crushes coaster that you said looked but I thought looked cool.
Yeah, it looked
No, it's cool. Tower of Terror is supposed to be good. Big Thunder is supposed to be better. The Phantom Manor being like frontier themed. Pirates.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, looking forward to it. It'll be cool to see something different.
I've been going off on a sidetrack recently. You know how YouTube, once you watch one show,
Yeah.
the algorithm, they just keep feeding you the same stuff. But
Yeah.
I've been going down a deep dive, no pun intended, into learning about pirates.
This is so random.
Well, like Pirates of the Caribbean, like learning about like the Flying Dutchman and Davy Jones.
Oh yeah, you said that when you were putting Blake to bed.
Watching about some of these things, and low key, I mean, I know they kind of extended that series out a little bit.
You want another Pirates?
No, I'm just saying. I think I want to watch those movies and actually like watch them more in detail. I think those are the first.
Oh my gosh, the
like
first
three.
The first one is like 10 out of 10, no
First
notes.
three are I think kind of. I can't remember what was there 5 of them.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the last couple are kind of.
Well, wasn't the last one the one where Orlando Bloom's in it for like 2 seconds and Keira Knightley?
I don't remember, but those are good movies, man.
Yeah, they did a great job.
In my opinion, those are good movies. So.
Okay, good. And then Soarin' Across America, the locations were revealed for the new movie that is coming out here really soon, May 25th. So, Maddie, what are your guesses as far as what would be included in this version? Like, what scenes do you think they would include?
Is this America or international?
No, America.
So it's just America.
Yeah, it's for America's 250th birthday.
So what would they? So they just have California. Is this?
Yeah, the first one is Soarin' over California. Then it's Soarin' around the world, and then this one is Soarin' across America.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not gonna be Utah.
Okay.
So I think that's in one of the
Hopefully nobody's from Utah. Why did you say it like that?
Because they have it already in. I think they have Utah in the in the other one.
So what do you think when you think America?
I'm thinking they are the. So how many scenes are there?
Let's say 6.
Oh Lord. Okay. Think they'll do one. This is the Orlando one.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the. I think both California and.
Well, I feel like they're gonna do an Orlando Disney. They'll do Disney.
You think it's gonna end at Orlando?
I think they'll have a Disney World and a Disneyland part to it.
Okay.
I know they already have Disneyland in the American one, but
okay, and this is focused on America.
Yes, so I think they're gonna have Disney World and Disneyland.
Okay.
They gotta keep something from California in there. I think something in California.
Okay.
Like the Golden Gate Bridge or something like that. I could see them. Would they do something? Would they do like across like the U.S. like different regions?
Yeah, they are. I'm going to tell you what spots they picked.
Oh, so okay. All right. Crap. All right. So, I think they're going to do something over like the Midwest. I don't know,
Chicago?
Like Kansas, something to kind of just show.
What makes you think of patriotism?
Well, I was going to say like Philadelphia.
Okay.
So that was going to be on my list, like the Bell Tower.
Okay.
I was going to say that. Maybe Boston.
Okay. You're missing some key players here, my friend.
In American history?
Yeah, my friend. You said earlier that you wanted to go to the sister of this in France.
Oh, New York City. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Statue of Liberty.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that'll be that. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
What else is possible?
Because we're already 20 minutes
Mount
in
Rushmore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about anything else like national park related?
So like those are the two like that they named specifically, and then it says New England coastline. So like Maine, Boston.
See, I was gonna say like would they do like a Pacific Northwest coastline at all? But
it just says
opposite.
Grand Canyon, Great Plains, Sunlit Islands. Like what is like the Keys?
Great Plains is that's not the same concept as the Midwest, but it's not the same region, but it's the same idea. You're just giving this like broad overview of a territory.
The bayous, so like New Orleans-ish.
Okay.
And the northern wilderness. So maybe Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
So that's what the announcement says. So we'll see.
Too far off.
They already did previews and people have posted the video and I'm like, I don't want to I want to watch it for the first time there.
So why did you say the Statue of Liberty if it's not on there?
No, it is New York Harbor, like statue.
I didn't hear
New York Harbor and Mount Rushmore. Okay. Yeah, those are both on there.
Oh, so you just said yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. The other thing we were talking about the other day was on YouTube. I was talking about on my channel, I was prepping our Disneyland food video that we ate while we were there. And as I recall, you had said at the time, the food we ate there was some of the best Disney food you've ever had. Is that accurate?
What did I get? The pork tenderloin or something?
Yeah, it was like the beef tenderloin.
That was great, dude. That night was terrible because the weather was so cold.
Mm-hmm.
But that was...
And your Mongolian beef noodles.
Oh, that was really good too. Yeah.
Yeah. And our treats, like our lemon slushy, yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
See, we ate good that trip.
That was a good.
The beignets with the mint julep.
I didn't.
The cake shake. Mint
julep. Yeah, I forgot that. Oh, the cake shake.
See,
I can't. No, never mind.
What were you gonna say?
I'm just gonna say the inside joke of when we were walking.
The cake shake?
No, it was after Matterhorn Mountain. Do you remember that? We're walking.
Were you having some stomach problems?
Possibly.
I was like, I don't know what you're
Guy looks
talking about.
back.
And the guy. Oh, yeah. Okay, I do remember that now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So we
I
talked
couldn't remember if
about.
that was after we had all that stuff or not.
I think so. Because that was at Disneyland and Tomorrowland. We were walking past like Buzz Lightyear.
We had that in like more like the afternoon.
Yeah, that was hours later.
That was on Sunday. The other thing happened. So that was Saturday. So
unrelated. No. We had it on Sunday because I hopped back to DCA to grab that cake smoothie, cake milkshake.
Needless to say, yes, food was, I think, the best I've ever had in a Disney context before.
Okay.
Even better than like the crazy meals that we paid for.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was good.
And we talked about the top, mid, and bottom titles for rankings, and the followers on Instagram picked Pure Disney Magic, Solid Park Food, and Needs Refurbishment. But we were talking about the last one. I was like, I don't know if it really fits, but that's what I stuck with. And you were like, no, we should just call it Butt Blasters, but without the butt, a different word as the last one. Isn't that what you said? You're like, no, the bottom one shouldn't be Needs Refurbishment. That's a ride. You should just call it Butt Blasters. Is that true?
I cannot
confirm or deny.
Confirm or deny. I can't recall what I said.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said. So
I think it was late at night.
It was late at night.
I can't remember what I said.
So what foods would fall in that butt blaster category?
I can't be serious right now.
That's what you said.
We're talking about food? I thought we were talking about rides.
No, that's why you said you're like Needs Refurbishment doesn't fit. You need to call it Butt Blasters.
Okay. Food. What did we have that was really bad?
We didn't really have much, but you said the green beans at Art of Animation
my gosh,
were horrible.
yes.
Would that fall in that category?
Do not get those from Art of Animation. They were so disgusting. Oh gosh, they were so bad that night. Yeah, I mean, there's not many times in my life where I have like eaten one bite. Okay. Yes.
But not at Disney.
Not at Disney. There's been a few times in my life.
I was like, I can name another time, but it wasn't at Disney.
I can name another time. But I took one bite of those green beans and was like, absolutely not. I was like, I'm putting them back.
How do you mess up green beans that bad?
They were so gross, man. I'm like, what did you put in this tar? It was so bad.
Tar.
It was so gross.
That's like in Parent Trap where she burps and she's like, excuse me, I think I just drank tar.
Dude, it was disgusting. Like, it was nasty.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it was bad.
Anyway, we're going to skip the next thing I was going to talk about because we're almost 30 minutes in, so we got to move along here. We'll talk about that in the next time. We talked about in January with the first movie that it came out in January 2026. It was a huge hit, not expected to be as big of a hit as it was. And not long after the success of the first movie, the second started development and was filmed shortly thereafter. But instead of being mainly filmed at East High, they had the setting at the golf course. And this was filmed more in like the summertime era. The cast largely remained the same, and really the only notable additions being Thomas Fulton, who's like the club manager, played by Mark L. Taylor. He's like the snobby, overly stressed manager of Lava Springs Country Club. He was in a few DCOMs, one that I remember right away. I'm like, where do I know this guy from? Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Did you ever see that?
No, I've seen that guy from somewhere. I don't know where I've seen him at.
Okay.
The dad of some show?
He's the dad in Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off, which is like the kid plays baseball but he wants to cook. Very similar to High School Musical.
Kind of remember that. Okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't sing.
And
then The Other Me, which was like an Andrew Lawrence movie.
No.
Okay, that's a good one too. I mean, good being a decent DCOM. I haven't watched it in a long time. A lot of voice acting, including a pup named Scooby-Doo. Did you ever watch that version of Scooby-Doo?
I did.
I could like sing the theme song right now.
Not that bad.
I liked that one.
Not as good as the regular Scooby-Doo though.
No, but it's still good. And Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So not.
I need to watch that during the summer.
That's going to be our next nostalgic nights. I've already decided.
I need to watch that.
And then we'll let you guys vote because
I need to watch that. Is Flubber a Disney
Yes,
movie?
yes. Oh my gosh, that's the other one I couldn't think of the
I
other
need to
day.
watch Flubber.
Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is definitely going to be our next one, and we'll add Flubber in there. That's our goal, to watch those two before
It's
the
a shame
summer
that Back
ends.
to the Future is not a.
You've seen that 100 times.
I'd watch it though.
We can still watch it. We just
Yeah.
don't record about it.
Yeah.
We can still watch other movies that we don't record
Yeah.
an episode about.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, it's a good one. I can't believe you've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
So those were the major things I noticed from his IMDb. And then the Sharpettes, which was Sharpay's trio of wealthy, high-maintenance friends. They were played by Tanya Chisholm, who played Jackie, Kelly Baker, who played Leah, and McCall Clark, who played Emma, which honestly, I was like watching this and I thought they were in it a lot more, or talked more, but they did not really at all. And then Boy Evans was Sharpay's little Yorkshire Terrier, Yorkie Terrier, famously played by director Kenny Ortega's dog. His name is Little Pickles in real life.
Oh, I thought in the movie I was like, I don't remember that.
No, that's his real name, Little Pickles.
Good for him.
And then Mr. and Mrs. Evans. So the dad, his name is Robert Curtis Brown. He's in the show Handmaid's Tale, which I know you've never seen. It's kind of creepy. He also plays Xenon's dad in Xenon the sequel specifically. And Todd in Trading Places. The mom's name is Jessica Tuck. She's the vampire politician Nan Flanagan in True Blood. I've never seen that. Jillian Gray and CBS's Judging Amy, and Megan Gordon Harrison on the ABC soap opera One Life to Live. So the parents were in a few things. I feel like that dad was in something else, but I guess not. I don't know. I couldn't really find anything else for him. Then Miley Cyrus had a cameo in the movie, and I thought this was so funny because basically I was going to explain this to you tonight when we record, because I didn't really explain it last night, but I kept being like, look for someone you know, and it took way longer to get to the point than I remembered. I do remember it only being literally 2 seconds. That's how long she was on screen, right?
Yeah, it was very, very brief.
Very brief. And this resulted because in 2007, they had this online contest on DisneyChannel.com where fans voted for who they wanted to see in this role, and literally it's called Girl at the Pool. Like, that's the role during the final, like, All for One song. And she ran against people like Emily Osment, who is her co-star, who played Lily in High School Musical. The Jonas Brothers, I think like Nick or someone was on there, and maybe other people, but I really don't remember. I do remember the Jonas Brothers being an option, I think. Nick, I'm pretty sure.
Did you vote?
I'm sure I voted for her, for Miley Cyrus, probably. Like, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure I voted. Yeah, 100% was in this, like, lore of Disney Channel at that time. I was a little too old to, like, be doing it, but I still was doing it. So, yeah, that is where we are at there. But anyway, so it is funny, though, because they, like, talked up this contest, and she was going to get to be in the movie. And it was literally 2 seconds.
Yeah,
You'd blink, you'd miss her.
Yeah.
Especially back then when we didn't have, like... you had to wait for the
Yeah.
DVD after it premiered. Like,
Yeah.
you would have never known that she was in it.
Yeah.
It is so funny.
That's bad.
Okay, so getting into the movie itself. So the plot of this movie, for those who have not seen it, or if it's been a while, let's refresh your memory. So before summer vacation officially begins, the students of East High are counting down the seconds until the final bell rings. Once school lets out, the Wildcats celebrate the start of the summer and begin searching for summer jobs, while Troy Bolton and Gabriella Montez promise that as long as they're together, everything will work out. Still frustrated over losing the school musical to Troy and Gabriella, Sharpay Evans comes up with a plan to pull Troy away from her by getting him a job at her family's country club, Lava Springs. Troy accepts the offer, but only if Gabriella, Chad, Taylor, and the rest of the Wildcats are hired too. Sharpay is horrified when she realizes Gabriella will be working at the club as a lifeguard. She immediately begins trying to make the Wildcats miserable enough to quit. Despite the difficult working conditions, Troy keeps everyone motivated and encourages them to stick together through the summer. Troy and Gabriella spend more time together at the club, and Sharpay becomes increasingly jealous and begins manipulating situations to separate them, from interrupting dates to using Troy's growing opportunities at the club to pull him further into her world. Troy impresses Sharpay's family and then gets connected with the University of Albuquerque basketball program. He's suddenly presented with opportunities that could help secure his future, including possible scholarship possibilities, exclusive access to the club, and invitations to perform with Sharpay herself in the upcoming talent show. Meanwhile, Gabriella and the Wildcats begin noticing Troy drifting away as he spends more time with Sharpay and less time with them. At that time, Ryan starts to feel pushed away by Sharpay and unexpectedly bonds with the Wildcats while helping them rehearse their own talent show performance. Tensions rise as Sharpay manipulates the talent show to sabotage the Wildcats and convince Gabriella that Troy has changed. Hurt and frustrated, Gabriella quits her job at Lava Springs and breaks things off with Troy, leaving him questioning who he really is. After reflecting on how far he's drifted from his friends, Troy stands up to Sharpay and repairs the damage he's caused. Obviously, there's a grand finale performance, and Gabriella comes back. As the summer comes to an end, the Wildcats celebrate friendship, love, and staying true to themselves in one final party at Lava Springs. Wow.
Wow.
What a film.
What a film.
There's a lot happening there. So some comments you made while watching. Does Zac Efron wear colored contacts?
Yeah, I think I did say that.
So why did you notice that?
Because his eyes are piercing blue.
Yeah, like way more than the first movie.
Yeah, I'm like.
But I do feel like they
look real.
They had the like saturation turned up on this because remember I was like the grass is like insanely green.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
So maybe it's like a filter like when they were editing or something. But we looked it up before recording and could not find anything confirming.
His eyes were blue.
It's very blue. And you also said you would wear a polo to the pool like Ryan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did say that. Yeah, I'd wear. Why not?
Was Ryan your favorite character this movie? I feel like anytime he was on screen, you were dying laughing.
Oh, dude. I don't know if we're going to talk about it, but that Hawaiian scene.
Oh, we'll get there.
Was killing me.
Okay, and then the plaid shorts that Zac Efron is wearing during their little picnic scene, I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure those are the same plaid shorts you owned around this time in high school.
See, they look similar.
They looked very similar. They were like this red and yellow plaid, and he was wearing it with like a blue shirt, which did not match at all.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the same thing you used to wear to school.
Yeah, sophomore year.
Yeah, sophomore or...
Sophomore year.
Okay, so that was the year after this movie came out. So I guess that makes sense. Zac Efron was trend setting. You were following the trend.
Yes.
Then the mom...
I was the only kid in school wearing plaid.
I'm pretty sure you were too.
I will also say I had a bubblegum plaid.
You did. I like those better.
That was... Wow.
Wow. So good.
Wow.
We had very strict limitations of what we could wear to school, so...
They didn't say no, so...
They did not say no to those. They were long enough for...
Teachers was like, wow.
They're like, this guy.
This guy. Good Lord.
The other part in this movie that you brought up that you were dying laughing, besides the Hawaiian scene, was the mom golfing and yelling, 4! And knocking the golf club.
That was hilarious. I don't know why... To your point earlier about being lacking some hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
I just imagined that was you.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you were thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
Man, I could not golf to save my life. I mean, I do okay at Top Golf.
That's what I was thinking, man.
I can.
That's why it made me laugh.
Oh my gosh.
Just like, insert Olivia here.
Thanks a lot. So the soundtrack of this movie, the hits are What Time Is It? Fabulous. Work This Out. You Are the Music in Me. Huma Huma Kuna Kua Pua.
That was my favorite.
I Don't Dance. You Are the Music in Me reprise with Sharpay. Gotta Go My Own Way. Bet on It. Every Day and All for One. So commercially, What Time Is It? You Are the Music in Me. Gotta Go My Own Way and Bet on It were probably the soundtrack's biggest breakout hits. While I Don't Dance developed a huge fan following over time, but now Bet on It has like come back and like it has this major resurgence online in recent years because of the over-the-top choreography. And that's probably going to be our reel for this week is you watching that. Because he was like going into it. Can you picture yourself dancing like that on a golf course?
Not at all. But if I was getting paid that much money, sign me up.
Well, true. He was very dramatic about it. So your favorite was the Hawaiian scene?
Yeah.
Explain to the people why.
Maybe in part because it reminded me of the song from Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, where he's like the Merry Christmas.
Hanawana.
Malakaliki laka. You don't even know what you're saying.
I know.
Say Merry Christmas when he's staring out the window. Yeah, like picturing
Yes.
the naughty lifeguard.
Yes, that is a great movie.
Or girl, I should say.
It just scenes that just make absolutely no sense are just things that make me laugh. And that scene absolutely made no sense at all.
Okay, so I told you we were watching it, but that scene was originally not in the movie. It was cut, and it was on like a deleted scenes thing on the DVD, and then people loved it so much that they brought it back on Disney Plus. So do you feel like they could have just left it out?
No.
You're glad they kept it in?
I'm glad they kept it in.
But you're saying it made no sense.
It didn't, but it was for people like me that's kind of humor that makes them laugh. It was fantastic.
You're just like, what is happening?
I was dying.
Like the brother being a DJ and like
oh man, the whole scene was just funny.
Or him running around with the fish.
It was great, dude.
It was quite interesting. I don't know that I don't think I've ever watched the movie all the way through with it in it. I think I've seen it like as a YouTube clip or like as a deleted scene. I don't think I own the DVD for this, but so it was interesting to see like where it was placed. Like that's where it was meant to be, like right before Gotta Go My Own Way. But yeah, it was interesting. And something about that is we were like watching this movie. Poor Eiley. We're like watching the movie and we get through Gotta Go My Own Way, and then it basically goes into like Bet on It right after that. I'm hysterically laughing watching Madi watch Bet on It, and Eiley is like laying on the floor and she turns around and she is crying. And I'm like, girl, what is wrong? And what did she say? She was just like,
so sad.
Yeah, it was so sad. They broke up. And I was just like, Eiley, it's a movie, honey. Like everything's gonna work out. Like it's all right. And she was just like, this is horrible. I'm never watching this movie again. Like she was literally hysterical. Yeah. We had to like pause the movie for a minute.
Yeah, worst movie, she said.
She said worst movie ever. And I'm like singing Gotta Go My Own Way at the top of my lungs. Like love that song. And did not realize she's sitting on the floor crying. Yeah. Crying.
Grade A parenting.
Poor girl. I didn't know she was crying. Anyway, so what was your favorite song from this lineup?
Makiki.
The Homa Humakuan Kunapua or whatever it is. I think mine, I don't know. I love Gotta Go My Own Way. I love Bet on It. But you also were bopping to What Time Is It? Had you heard that song before?
What is that? What time is it? Game time?
Summertime.
Oh, no. That's the first song?
Yes. It's a very like summer anthem. What does it remind you of? What did that scene remind you of? Like it's like summer, summer, summer. And then like, woohoo!
Recess.
Yes. I knew you were going to say that. Another frantic favorite.
That's maybe not frantic, but that's a Maddie favorite. I don't know if everyone else likes it.
I liked it before we started
I don't know if
dating.
everyone likes it as much as I love it.
It's a great movie.
That's probably my I don't really care for Recess, but the Recess School's Out.
It's very good, and it's a great summer movie. Like summertime, watch that movie. So is this. It's like summertime.
Fantastic.
Reminds you of summer. Okay, so leading up to the release of High School Musical 2, Disney launched a massive promotional campaign to build excitement for this highly anticipated sequel. Beginning June 8th, 2007, Disney Channel aired a weekly behind-the-scenes special called Road to High School Musical 2, giving fans an inside look at the making of the movie, interviews with the cast, and sneak peeks at the music and choreography. Disney also debuted several songs ahead of the film's release, with the opening number, What Time Is It?, premiering on Radio Disney months earlier, May 25th, 2007, followed later that summer by You Are the Music in Me on July 13th.
Yo, Disney, what is that?
Stop it.
Was that an actual channel on like
yes
on like the radio in your car?
I'm pretty sure it was AM 1380.
Oh yeah, okay, yep, I remember that now. Okay.
Yes, and they had like CDs, like that's Hey Juliet that you were singing earlier.
Oh, that's a Disney song?
It was played on Radio Disney a lot.
Oh, okay, 1380 does remember. Okay, yeah.
Come on. I could like pull that out of the back of my brain, the radio station.
93.3, ladies. That was the
FLZ.
Gentlemen, that was the channel to listen to.
Yeah, and gentlemen, excuse me. We have male listeners too.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Radio Disney, bro. That was the thing. That was the time. Pre-streaming. That's how you listen to new music. Pre-iTunes. I mean, this was iTunes, but Radio Disney was pre all that.
I forgot about that.
It was so good.
What if my radio still works in my car?
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
But nobody uses the radio. Do you want to listen to 500 ads? No. We pay for Spotify Premium. Spotify's where it's at. Anyways, not sponsored, but would love to be. The movie officially premiered on Disney Channel at 8 p.m. Eastern on August 17th, 2007, with a special telecast hosted by director Kenny Ortega and the members of the cast. That's what you asked during the middle of that Hawaiian song. Is the same dude directing this movie too? Remember that?
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
did ask
this
that.
is a little odd.
Yeah.
Disney continued the event all weekend long with additional programming, including High School Musical 2 Wildcat Chat on August 18th, where the cast answered fan questions, and a sing-along version of the movie that aired the following night. DirecTV also partnered with Disney to offer an exclusive high-definition airing of the film shortly after its premiere on their network exclusive channel. Following its record-breaking television debut, High School Musical 2 was released on DVD and Blu-ray on December 11th, 2007 as the extended edition featuring bonus content and extended scenes, including the Hawaiian scene. The following year, Disney released a 2-disc deluxe dance edition on September 15th, 2008, further capitalizing on the movie's popularity and musical appeal. When High School Musical 2 premiered on August 17th, it became an instant television phenomenon and shattered multiple viewing records. The film drew an incredible 17.2 million viewers during its first broadcast, making it the most watched basic cable telecast at the time, surpassing previous records set by ESPN's Monday Night Football. That's huge.
How much money did it generate?
I think I have that here in a second. It also became the most watched made-for-cable movie ever and delivered the biggest audience of the entire summer for 2007, the television season. Even with expected drops during repeat airings later that weekend, the film still pulled massive numbers, totaling more than 33 million viewers across its premiere weekend broadcasts.
Wait, so this was made for the
TV,
not for the theaters?
correct. Only the third one came out in theaters
Interesting.
because this one was so huge.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So following the movie's debut, Disney also aired a preview of its upcoming animated series, Phineas and Ferb, which notably featured Ashley Tisdale among the voice cast. Internationally, the movie was just as successful. In Latin America, the premiere attracted 3.3 million viewers across the region and became Disney Channel's highest-rated original movie there at the time, with countries like Argentina, Brazil, and Mexico all dramatically outperforming the ratings of the first High School Musical. In the UK, the sequel also became Disney Channel UK's most watched program ever during its initial airing. Critically, the received generally positive reviews. On Rotten Tomatoes, what do you think the film got by critics?
56.
83.
Wow.
I just confirmed that today. That's insane.
Wow.
And the viewers gave it 72%. So the critics rated it higher than the viewers.
That's surprising.
I know. I was shocked by that. USA Today specifically described the sequel as sweet, smart, bursting with talent and energy, and an awash in innocence. Some critics did joke about the timing of the premiere, pointing out the irony that the summer vacation movie premiered right as school was going back into session.
Oh, yeah.
But the film's popularity also extended into the award recognition, winning the So Hot Right Now award at the 2007 Nickelodeon Australians Kid Choice Awards, an event hosted by Zac Efron himself. So, Maddie, we talked about this with the first movie, I believe, but where do you think High School Musical currently ranks today with DCOMs? Do you think it cracks the top what?
Well, I don't know the last 15 years what movies are really going to come out.
Well, think about what Eiley watches. The big ones like Descendants, Zombies. Camp Rock came after this.
Yeah. I'm still going to say it's got to be top 5.
It's still number 1. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I was going to say probably pretty. I mean, at the time, it was. I mean, the whole thing was super popular. So
very popular.
It's not surprising.
Yeah. So High School Musical 2 had 17.2 million viewers. Wizards of Waverly Place the movie was 11.4. Camp Rock was 8.9. Descendants 2, which is very good, 8.9. Princess Protection Program 8.5. Those are the top 5. So what makes it what makes the High School Musical 2 number especially wild is how far ahead it still is. I mean, it's still way ahead of anything. It outperformed the next biggest DCOM by nearly 6 million viewers, which was the Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie. It's just crazy. It blows my mind. So following the success of the film It was adapted into a live stage production, the second version was, through Disney Theatrical and Music Theater International. Similar to the first movie, the adaptation was released back into both a shortened one-act version designed for younger performers in schools, as well as a full-length two-act production. Notably, the stage version included the fan favorite, the Hawaiian song, which had been cut from the original television broadcast, but Disney officially began licensing the show to schools and theaters in October 2008, although the process initially faced challenges as several schools selected to test early versions of the script and score, ultimately withdrew due to ongoing revisions during development. Even so, the stage adaptation quickly gained popularity. Woodlands High School became the first school to stage a production of High School Musical 2 in May 2008. Oh, that's when we started dating. With
Bet on it.
Bet on it. While Harrell Theater in Tennessee became the first community theater to perform the show later that summer with both senior and junior casts. The musical continued expanding internationally with Pacific Repertory Theater presenting the West Coast premiere in early 2009 and Stage Days Theatre Company debuting the UK's premiere in Cardiff later that same year. So the awards that it won obviously had huge success, but it also became an award season favorite following its release. The film, soundtrack, and cast received recognition across music, television, and family entertainment awards through 2007 and 2008. The movie's soundtrack won Favorite Soundtrack at the American Music Awards, or the AMAs, while You Are the Music and Me earned Best Single International at the CMA Wild and Young Awards. Zac Efron in particular became a breakout star of the era, and he won multiple fan-voted awards, including Favorite Star Under 35 at People's Choice Awards, Favorite Movie Star at the Nickelodeon Australian Kids' Choice Awards, and Bravo Otto for TV Star Male from Germany's Bravo magazine. Ashley Tisdale also received recognition internationally with the win for Best TV Actress at the Nickelodeon UK Kids' Choice Awards. The movie itself continued its dominance with wins for Choice TV, Movie at the Teen Choice Awards, and the So Hot Right Now Award. Critically, the production was also praised behind the scenes, with director Kenny Ortega winning an ALMA award for the Outstanding Director for a made-to-TV movie and receiving additional nominations from the Director Guilds of America and Primetime Emmy Awards. The film also earned nominations for Outstanding Children's Program, both at the Emmy Awards and Image Awards, while its choreography, sound editing, sound mixing, and producing teams were recognized by major industry organizations, including Cinema Audio Society. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yes. So I feel like the choreography in this one, there were a lot more group choreography scenes, like intense choreography. Mm-hmm. Like I'm thinking about the first song, What Time Is It? And then the I Don't Dance, also the Work This Out in the kitchen, like a lot where there's like a ton of people involved, which is kind of Kenny Ortega's MO. Like if you watch Descendants, he also choreographed that and directed that. And it's like a lot of group, complicated choreography.
Bet on it.
You're just going to say that the rest of this episode.
Yep.
So here are some of the most interesting behind the scenes facts about High School Musical 2. Unlike the first movie, Zac Efron did sing all of Troy Bolton's songs. The Bet on It, sing it again.
Bet on it.
Sequence was one of the biggest productions in the movie and took 6 full days to film.
I mean, sheesh.
That's a lot. That's why he was so intense. He's like, I gotta be done with this. Let me just throw it all out there.
Yep.
Corbin Blue said I Don't Dance was the toughest number to film because of the intense baseball choreography and dance combinations. During What Time Is It? The papers fly through East High were actual student assignments from the real school used for filming. Every paper had to be checked individually to make sure no personal information was visible. The iconic wave movement during What Time Is It was created accidentally when the cast started massaging each other because they were sore from rehearsals. Director Kenny Ortega saw it and turned it into choreography from the movie. The cast went through weeks of dance rehearsals before filming even began, and every song in the movie was reportedly rewritten at least 5 times during production. The real-life country club members at the filming location were used as extras throughout many Lava Springs scenes to make the club feel more authentic. anytime golf balls were hit toward the camera, the actors were actually using ping pong balls for safety reasons. That makes sense. Man, a ping pong ball would fly if you smacked that thing with a golf club.
That would hurt.
Because they're like super light. I guess, would that make them fly?
They wouldn't go as far.
They wouldn't go. Okay. I don't know anything about physics.
Yeah.
This dude has a doctorate degree and a PhD in physics, basically. Monique Coleman had a real fear of water and did not know how to swim before filming. The pool scenes were adjusted so Corbin Bleu could jump in with her for support. The Hawaiian song was cut, which we talked about. We can skip that. The movie's premiere drew over 17 million. Oh, yeah, we did that. Zac Efron came up with Troy's famous cafeteria slide himself.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm a germaphobe.
We were watching that,
nope.
and you were like, ew, did he just slide across that floor?
Get your face off the ground,
Yeah,
man.
you're like, your face is touching the ground. You don't think they cleaned it?
That's disgusting stuff.
Okay.
Nope. My face is not coming that close to the
That was
ground.
so funny. You were like,
Nope.
ew.
You take a biology course and, take a swab off your shoe.
Microbiology?
Yeah.
Yeah, some nasty stuff.
You take a look at what's on your shoes.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
That is nasty.
That's when I became a germaphobe.
Yeah. That's what scared you into OCD.
Yeah.
Like Monk.
And I had kids.
And Blake's currently tonight sticking her hand in a bowl of ice because she hurt herself, and then later the ice had melted. She's drinking the bowl of water like a cereal bowl, and I'm like, that's disgusting. Ugh. The pink piano used during Fabulous was later repainted white for Every Day at the end, but production discovered the paint needed over a day to dry, so they filmed that whole scene while it was still wet. The pool at Lava Springs became the cast's favorite hangout spot between takes during filming, and the movie was filmed in just 5 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, despite its massive musical numbers and large ensemble cast. So this movie was huge. My memories are, we had a watch party for this. I think it was the summer, so 2007 would have been the summer before my 10th grade year, summer before your 9th grade year, right?
Yep, something like that, yep.
Okay, I was like trying to do the math. But we watched it at my friend Ariel's house. I don't really remember who was all there, but I do remember people were holding hands and it was this very big deal. Not me, but many other people, I believe, like Angelica and Parker, Ariel and Taylor. Obviously, there is still more. All right. Anyway, yeah. So that's my only memory of watching this movie is like this watch party we had.
Not me at all.
And just the music being huge. Was just a huge thing. So obviously there's still one more movie in the series, the third. And again, we're going to take a pause on that being an option for now. That is the only one that premiered in theaters. So we'll remember that when we come back to it later. But yes, we're going to watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids next, I think.
Excited.
It's such a good one.
I'm really excited about that.
Okay, good. You better be. Did you ever go to the playground at Hollywood Studios?
That's a negative.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm really excited about this.
What a tragedy.
Very much.
That was such a cool playground. I'm going to have to show you pictures that I have of that. It was cool. Anyways.
Love to see him.
That will be our next nostalgic night, and then we'll get back to the voting after that one where y'all can pick the next one, but it won't. High School Musical 3 won't be an option for now. We'll give it a rest. We'll put Flubber in there. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's a good one.
That is a good one. If you want to get on Maddie's good side, vote for Flubber in the next vote.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll just watch that too. I don't know. We have time. It's only May.
Got some options.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to us and for listening to us ramble for 20 minutes at the beginning of this episode. But that's our real life. That's how we roll. We just sit here and go off on tangents about random things.
Have to.
We will see you guys next week.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to give us a follow on Instagram at Soarin Around WDW Pod, where we share fun reels, throwback photos, and dive into weekly polls and debates. If you're listening on Spotify, be sure to follow and hit that 5-star button. If you are over on YouTube, subscribe and leave us a comment as well. If you're listening on Apple, a 5-star rating and a written review would mean the world. You can also now support the show through our Patreon at patreon.com/SoarinAroundWDW podcast by becoming a free or paid member and finding exclusive content and bonus episodes and videos there too. Thanks again for joining us. Catch you on the next flight.